Alright, this is step 1 of the Q screen removal process, how to remove the Q module from your XTS. You can order all the parts you need at qscreens.com. This should take you about 20 minutes with a difficulty of 4. Replacement screens and the tools at qscreens.com. Alright, we'll start it off by removing the side panels. You can use the trim removal tool and they pop right off there. They're only held on with friction spring clips. Next, you can wedge your trim removal tool underneath the armrest and just pop that off. You can see where the spring clips are located there. Just pull up on that and it'll pop right off. Not shown in this picture is a rubber cover. You simply peel up on that one and it'll pull up. Then remove the 4 screws, 7mm hex, and set those aside. Now we need to disengage the back center AC panel on the top, so just stick your trim removal tool in and it will pop right off there on the top. Then you can fully open the armrest and just pull up on that compartment. With the compartment out of the way, you have access to the shift surround mounting screws. They aren't shown here in the picture, but they're right where the screwdriver's touching there. Those should be the 7mm as well. Be sure your shifter's in neutral with the parking brake on before pulling that ashtray panel up. You just need to kind of wedge it back a little bit to make room for the forward screws. Now you can pop off the lower panel with your trim removal tool. Again, only held in place with those spring clips. It should snap right off. Now we need to remove the ashtray screws. There are 3 of them, and basically pull the ashtray forward for access. 2 of the screws are viewable here, silver. From the front, they're pretty easy to access, and the 3rd one is a little bit tricky. You have to come in through the side here with the 7mm hex. There's the instructional manual that shows you kind of where that 3rd screw is from the side, and once you get that removed, you can disengage the alignment pin there and the whole ashtray should just kind of pull forward. Just go straight in through on the side with the 7mm and you should be able to access that screw. Try not to drop it down in the center console, it'd be hard to retrieve. So now with the 3 screws removed and the ashtray disengaged from the HVAC ducts, you can pull it forward just a couple inches like that. Now we'll move on to popping off the side covers with trim tools. In this video they were loosened a little bit before, but they're held in place with spring clips just like the other ones. Just stick your trim tools in the side and pull up and it will pop right off like that. Do that to both sides. With those removed, you have access to the top AC panel. Again, that just pops right off with the trim clips. Now you can remove the hazard switch. The connector, you just push down on that little tab like so and it'll pull right off. Same thing on the other side. When you reassemble it, don't forget to reconnect those connectors. If you don't, you'll have some various lights on the dash, so just be sure to plug those back in. And finally, we have the Q module mounting screws removed in this photo, but those 7mm hex. Remove all those visible, pull the module out of the dash. You'll have a few connectors that you need to remove. You'll have to disengage those. Check the screen swap video in the description to understand how to remove those connectors. It's pretty straightforward. And you can move on to step 2 to replace the screen. For our YouTube subscribers, we have a special promo code to save 5%. Simply enter YT5 at checkout, and you'll get a 5% discount on any replacement screen. Finally, be sure to like and subscribe our channel to stay on top of class action lawsuit news, maintenance tips, and new product releases.